Hi everyone. So there were some people who were asking me, especially people at my work and the students that I teach. They were asking me, okay, Rukhsar, what's your skincare routine and how do you maintain such a nice, healthy, glowing skin? You can see that how it looks right now, and I have some oil on my hair too. It is coconut oil infused with those Evian tablets. So I'm gonna go to the shower, and like 15 minutes before the shower, I just put this on, put it in my hair and massage it a little bit, and that's what I do. I'm gonna go take a shower. By the way, I am not going to put any cleansers on my face. I only do it when I have makeup on. And obviously I don't have any makeup on, so I'm not gonna use any cleanser on my face, even though I do have some cleansers. I can show you guys what cleansers I use usually to take makeup off. These are the two cleansers that I use, and it's almost finished, and I've had it since I don't know how long because I don't use it as often. So this is Beads Whitening Face Wash, which I don't use as much. This bottle has probably been with me since like I don't know, it's a pretty long time that I purchased it. And then this is like a cleansing milk, which I use sometimes with the cleanser, with this. So I use this first, and then I use the cleanser if I have makeup on. And you guys might be wondering what this is. This is just a face mask I use sometimes, like once a month maybe. I am out now, and my hair is a bit wet, so first I need to keep my hair out of my face. So this is the Ordinary's glycolic acid 7%. I think they have a lower concentration as well, but I usually use this. I'm not really sure if they do have a lower concentration or not, but I use this one. 7% glycolic acid. One tip that how you need to apply, what I do is I take a couple of drops here, and then I just put it on my face. Okay, I put it all on my face like that. I put a few drops here, and then I put all of it on my face, on my neck, everywhere, and then I let it dry for about a minute, not more than that because it dries easy, so let it just dry. So one tip for this is that you do not need to overuse it. So if you need to use this, what you need to do first is test if this is burning, because this will burn, because this is an acid, even though it is a very diluted acid for your face. For your face, it can be a bit lethal if your face isn't resilient. So you need to use it carefully. Patch test it first. You can patch test anything over here on this part of your neck, and leave it on there for 10 or 15 minutes and see if it does stick. So an overly stings or maybe burns or peels or has red marks all over it, you don't use it on your face. And if you're good, if the skin is good and it only stings just a little, then you can put it on your face. And once you put it on your face, make sure that you gradually introduce it into your routine and not just go completely, just bomb it all over your face. Don't do that. So you apply it on your face for the first night or first day, whenever you want. I am specifically doing this in the day. The way I go to my work, that's what I do. I just put it on my face and wait for 1 minute. And I do this every day, but you don't have to do it every day. If you're starting out with it, don't do it every day. Do it every other day or every third day. And then slowly inculcate it into your routine every day. Don't do it your first week that you're doing it consecutively. Don't do that. So once my face is, this product is kind of dry, I like to have this. This is just rose water. This is nothing else. I just put some rose water in this little spray bottle, and I spray it on my face before applying a moisturizer. So I just spray it on my face. Now that it is a bit damp, it's not completely wet, it's damp, I use this moisturizer, which by the way you can find from the pharmacy. This moisturizer can be found from the pharmacy and the drugstore. You're not going to find it anywhere because it's not cosmetic, it's actually medical grade, what do you call it, moisturizer. And it's a very decent moisturizer. I use it every day in the morning. It also has SPF. SPF is like sun protection, but you cannot just rely on your moisturizer for sun protection. You have to cover up and go to shade, because what we Pakistani people do is we follow usually white people, and they like to tan. We're Pakistani people, we don't like to tan. It's not that, oh, if you look dark, it's a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but the problem is we usually run away from tanning. And what we do is, we think that, oh, okay, if we have moisturizer on our face which has SPF, we are protected by the sun. No, that's not how that works. You have to, first of all, use enough and reapply your moisturizer or your sunscreen in order to get protected. And the kind of protection that you want, you have to reapply your moisturizer or your sunscreen. So for us, we don't like to tan. We need to cover up our faces, because to yield the proper protection of a sunblock, an SPF, you need to reapply it. So if you're going in the morning and you've just applied it once and you work for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours without reapplying, and you usually go out in the sun, your SPF is not going to work. So the best thing for anyone, and especially our skin tone, is to cover up. Cover up, wear a face mask, do whatever you want. Wear a cotton face mask, that will work. Okay, so I put the moisturizer on, and now I'm just putting the same thing on my skin again, because it dries up. The moisturizer dries up. Now this is another serum from another product rather, from The Ordinary. The Ordinary, this is niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1% from The Ordinary. So I really like this as well. This is nice, but don't overuse it. You can get purging with this. I only use like 2 drops. I can't really see further. Okay, there you go. So I only put like 2 drops on my skin, including my neck. Oh, the other thing I forgot actually. The other thing is, I usually put this has no markings on it and disappeared. But this is from BioAqua. This is just a roller. I actually like it because it's for your under eyes. I use it in the morning sometimes because it really gives a nice sort of gloss on my face. I like this. And it keeps my eyes hydrated. I like it, that's why. And yeah, that's all. Now I am officially done with my skincare, and this is how I go to work. I don't wear anything else after this. Maybe like a gloss or something, maybe Vaseline, or maybe gloss actually. I just put some Vaseline. I have to put my Vaseline on actually. I didn't bring it here. I'll bring it in a second. So this is really essential, right? A tub of Vaseline. You need to have this with you because it's really nice. Whenever you have a wound or maybe a burn mark, whatever, it fixes everything. You just have to apply it every 2 hours. So I had like a burn, not a burn mark, it wasn't a burn mark. I don't remember what happened, but I had a wound on, there was on this side of my face, and I just applied Vaseline on it for like 2-3 days, continuously. After 2 hours, I used to reapply it, and it's completely fine. It's completely gone now. So the other thing is, this is your friend. Don't put it all over your face. Don't do that, because it kind of makes you, it breaks you out. So don't slather it all over your face all the time. Unless it doesn't bother you or doesn't break you out, then it's fine. But usually this is comedogenic, which means it can block your pores. So don't use it all over your face. Just use it on your problematic areas. Now, the other thing that I like to do is to give some love to my hands and to my feet. So I just have any moisturizer. I have Nivea here. What I like to do is I take some of the product, and this is Retinol Serum, again by The Ordinary. The Ordinary Retinol Serum, Retinol 1% in squalene. I just take 2 drops of it because it's expensive. Take 2 drops and drop it in the product, 1 and 2. It's quite expensive, so don't waste it. And what I do is I just mix it all up and put it on my hands. I want my hands and my feet to look nice. So I put this on my hands and I put this on my feet all together on the top of my feet, because that's where most of the aging happens. So that's what I do. At last, my students and my colleagues got a skincare video, because they've been asking me for quite a long time now that what do you do to your skin. And I do tell them, but I don't think it's that vivid. Now they'll be really happy with it. So I hope you guys didn't enjoy, but actually learned something from this. And if you have any questions, you guys can ask me on my Instagram. Okay, bye, take care.